1. Hands dangled as chains, and those chains opened to grasp and held emptiness fast. He was emptied out last. His head tilted down, eyes sought the ground, working the lines of a bare wood floor where lacquer glistened. For some time he frowned there, crying, till his heart whispered undead murmurs of kindliness that poured like a waterfall through his mind. In an eye is a dream's reflection and love colored preceding. Chaos and bellows of the devil. So hopefully, but there is a reversal where cold terror boasts beautiful lines before. There is fire in the garden. The Lord, his mercy spent, the poison of her gaze, initiating a trifling death of wanting, waiting to hold her hand. But weak and nothing left, his strength but a memory from days that seemed simple in a world of lore, laughing, amused at the marvel of rain, filling a fountain already filled of unnamed wishes. The fountain looks magical, something taken from a kingdom's myth and dark age loveliness, where waters leapt from the chilly marble mouths of sea serpents and mermaids, or old Poseidon himself. Or just maybe it was her hair that made his eyes light with heaven's own joy. Standing there, holding hands before the fountain, an image danced of unity and of chance, but that image was just a model, and all models fail. All are wrong. 2. I walked towards walking away from, passing by post visions of distress, but love accompanied me and showed me patience to reach my destination. The way I traveled, I saw roads long and roads of dust that jagged like broken teeth and thought they would swallow my feet. Love said, "How complicated you have become. Your eyes are a storm now, so much confusion there. You know your heart is a gate, so evil will follow through if your days are of rage." Oh, how so? Who is love to tell me my thoughts, speaking like a soothsayer? Love, being so old and me so young, I did not waste much thought in this and held my tongue. I walk a maze designed to cage, and love holds my hand like the nurse of a madman, with eyes watching a world that no one other than he will ever see. A clock of pain that chimes the hours of the soul's dismay. Come to the river that you've seen in the glass. Turn, it's behind you. A time of dirtiness the clock names, to highlight the way of the wicked. The green pasture of the shepherd is closed, and the river waits to cleanse those first, and it is nearly the appointed time and day. Come to the river or die under the finger of tolerance. Love is a cripple now. I'm pushing the wheelchair. 3. His spirit is worn and wears the trouble of the world. He bears the problems of others' wants. As his friends, siblings as well, crush flesh with their toes, bruise flesh with laws that hate and are hated. The gunslinger would smooth his hand around the sandalwood grip, stone-hearted in the light, knowing death comes in smoking metal, waiting to kiss his 2 fingers and lift them to God. my God. He would blast them all and make the ghost know envy. Make them know his remorse is a ghost also. Thanks, because I remember the face of my father. Dear Father, my Father, witness my blessed birth. Witness a soldier with hands of stone, my hardened fists that pull roses from the earth and break limbs of men. The sands will hurry my footsteps, others tarry late. Give me time, Lord. Give a man his time. In the end, I'll face your justice. I'll welcome your strike. But first, they must learn of the beginning fires and the chasing rains that end. 4. 20 pairs of shoes, 8 in boxes, 12 under the bed, and I gotta match one to an outfit to fit in well over my post self. I've made my wants confuse my needs, and what the hell is it I'm trying to do? Despair in a pair of shoes? Despair in 2 shoes. Just to look cool for someone I don't know or hope to. It's a lie that built itself a home on insecurities, in a home of quiet disappointment, intelligence subdued. I'm an animal in a corner, eyes flashing wildly, frantically, desperately. I will see my oppressor, my enemy, bleeding, and my day won't fall. Won't fall at all, without my greatest effort of opposition. In a corner, my shoe boxes sit, black Air Force Ones with the gum sole, rest atop all like the crowning achievement to a young man's vanity, the gym shoe totem. My eyes flash to the Air Cringe, all white with a red and gray swoosh on the side. I will see my oppressor, my enemy bleeding, and my day won't fail, won't fall at all, without my greatest effort of opposition. I need to choose myself or who else. Indecision, my tormentor, my cage, a pair of shoes, an animal huddled in the corner of a cage. Indecision turns to rage, can't turn here nor there, both ways flat, eyes flashing, sight passing, a triviality. 20 pairs of shoes, 8 in boxes, 12 under the bed, and oh, I'm dead. There is a thundering in my head, and there is still her, and her, and her. 5. He sat, and in silence he watched a kiss become the terror in his own story, a bottomless canyon of doom and doom's offspring, wondering how or what. Where does its power run? Eyes that slowly dove through fields of pink blossoms and sweet summer jasmine, eyes that closed yet lent brilliance to a darkened day. Her eyes of golden brown that drown a heart, lips that lied and are lying forever, and kiss him under a fully glowing moon's monthly madness. It comes to sweep our feet from solid ground. Eyes and lips that bite and are welcome, that they sting him with a softened will, who wakes to watch a kiss and wonder of this wretchedness, cocking his eyebrow a notch. In his spine is a twitch, gifting him with the devil of delight. So boyhood falls down, blown fast, like racing dominoes, leading to a crescendo that builds a picture of stilled brilliance. Standing on the edge of the world he is. Come, God, come. Strewn about were G.I. Joe action figures that framed earlier fantasies of a child's innocence, since lost in an arrow of distraction that pointed to a hand that clutched the remote. He thumbed to turn the volume up. If you like what you heard thus far, go ahead and hit that like button, share it, or subscribe, or all three. Follow me at The Soul Expands on Twitter.